Hey there, Anna with Travel Tuna, and today I am so excited because I am going to be sailing in the retreat, which is the suite class on the Celebrity Reflection, and I am in room 2183. That's on deck 12, and I know you want to see the room. Let's get going. We would really love it if you subscribe to our channel and hit that thumbs up button to give us a like. Thanks so much, and let's get on with the video. Anna here, and welcome back to our channel. And I just wanted to let you know that I did some numbers before this cruise, and by the end of this year I will have sailed on over 63 cruises. So that is pretty amazing for me to think about. I love all of the cruises I've ever been on. I love cruising in general. So let's find out about the suite class on the Celebrity Reflection. Of course, stay to the end to find out the pros and cons and what all that looked like. All right, let's get going on our tour. Just a little bit about Celebrity Reflection first. It was built in 2012, but this ship does not show its age at all. It is amazingly beautiful in all ways. It is one of my favorite ships. And now to get started on the room. This is room 2183 on deck 12. When you come, you will actually see this little envelope on your door, and then you can go inside. This is a sky suite on Celebrity, which is really awesome. So it is definitely larger. Still, it has some age because there are no outlets. I have already looked under the bed. Bertha is over there in the corner. So one of the ways that I actually look at that, they provided champagne with glasses. You don't have to ask. I always think that's so silly that they provide you with a bottle of champagne, but they don't give you glass. We'll go out on the balcony in a minute. We have all kinds of wonderful storage here. Let's start here. All right. So today, or actually this one is tomorrow at 5 o'clock, we actually have a soiree with the captain and the senior officers, which is going to be interesting. I'll definitely go to that. The day started out wonderful already. I was doing a back-to-back. So I went off the ship, did my circle, came back on, had the ship for an hour and a half to myself. I actually went to the gym, and I am about 3 weeks out from chemo right now. Got some energy back. I was lifting some light weights. I was on the treadmill. I was on the elliptical. So things are getting a little better. And so that is wonderful. After that, we were able to go to the Michael's Lounge at 11 o'clock. And it is just so beautiful. There's some little shots here of it. They have a whole cooler full of self-serve drinks that you can get at any time. It's open 24 hours a day. They have a coffee station. They have canapes. They have a full bar. They have waiters that come around. Just a nice setting. I will say, though, on embarkation day, after a bit, it did get a little loud because everybody started coming in to check things out and such. But then people started to move to Luminae for lunch. That is the suite's private restaurant where it was just an amazing lunch. Here's the menu that you can see. I ended up having some borscht soup. I have a waiter in the casino. His name is Nikolai. And I always ask people what their favorite thing is about their country. And his favorite thing was borscht soup. And I had never had it before. And they offered it, and it was scrumptious. It had, I would say like short ribs in it. It had short ribs in it, cabbage. It was a beet based, but it was so good. And then they put a dabble of sour cream on it and provide bread. Very yummy. And then I had a lobster roll with truffle fries. So that is how the day started. Then you're able to come to this wonderful room here. So let's check out everything else. So they are having that soiree tomorrow at Michael's Lounge. They have a special sail away that you get to go down on the helipad and do that. So that is happening at 3:30 today. I'm going to go check that out. They do have in-suite dining available. So there is the menu for that. They also have in-suite breakfast available. There is the menu for that. There you go. And these are the amenities that come with your suite. You do have Michael's Club and the Luminae. You also have a complimentary mini bar stocked with soda and beer and such, and water that's restocked daily. You can get in-suite breakfast, lunch, dinner service, and daily delights. There's also an afternoon tea that is the Michael's Club lounge. That I'm looking forward to. Here we do have some other things. Premium bath, priority departure, priority embarkation. They do have the champagne. You do get premium Wi-Fi included and premium drinks package. So you do not have to buy any of those type of things. I will be asking for a bathrobe. I was shocked that it is not in here. All right. And then we do have some hours here for things. There we go. There are the hours. And a nice little letter from Captain Leo and the hotel director. I have a butler. I also have a stateroom attendant. And then these are the retreat concierges. Here it talks about the pendants, another one of those, and the celebrity today, which is the schedule there. So you can see it is a jam-packed schedule. Talks about the Persian garden, which I love. There's an adult game show. There's pitball. And things tonight. There you go. This I'm thinking is an ice bucket. I have water there. There is a large TV, which is nice. There's more water and wine glasses up there, which is wonderful. Beach towels. You take those off when you go. We are going to Key West and Bimini. Very large drawers. There is another champagne glass down there. This is your refrigerator, stocked with some items. Lots of drawers. Here are more drawers here. You do get these little complimentary wallets when you come to Celebrity. They also have a tote bag for you. There's a drawer there. I did wipe down the handles of everything before I started. Here they actually have 2 American outlets and 1 European outlet. This controls your makeup mirror. Give you another sweep of the room here. The nightstands there do have a drawer, the thermostat. This is one of the closets. That is an extra large hair dryer. So this is the things are just a little better. So this is a large hair dryer, whereas normally in the rooms, there's a small one. Here is your laundry bag. This is the tote I was telling you about. Same size safe as other rooms. More shelves. Here is where your life jackets are. There are random hangers, and there are some of my items. So nice big closet here. I don't know. I don't like when they leave all these extra hangers and things. I actually take these out of our short-term rentals too, because I just don't like it. It reminds me of the Mommy Dearest movie, you know, no more wire hangers or something like that. That's kind of crazy. I know. You do have a full-length mirror right there. This is your bathroom. Good mirror with storage. This has storage behind each one of these sides. They do have some nice little amenities there. That is your trash can. This is a very, very deep shelves. Drawers. So tons more storage. You have some upgraded towels, upgraded bath. There is a rain shower and also a sprayer, European wand. And then you have a nice big tub, not a jacuzzi, but a nice big tub. And then let's go out to the balcony. There is the Royal Caribbean Jewel of the Seas over there. I was on that a couple weeks ago. Here is the balcony. Like that chair and table. It's odd that there's only one. It's also odd that this is open, so I will be closing that because I really don't want to go see my neighbor over there. You can see the port of Fort Lauderdale here. Hey, and we'll go back in and get one more view. And it is time for pros and cons. Let's get started. My pros of the suite this week were I loved the size of the room. The size of the room was great. I have had bigger on other ships, like little apartments. This size was good. And the size of the balcony was awesome too. You had your table, your chairs. You also had the lounge chair. There was only one, which I thought that was odd. And I guess a con is I came and the door to the other balcony was open. And the butler, Dave, had said, oh, I'll get that locked, and I'm by myself this week. It was never locked. It was never locked all week. So I kept a chair in front of it just in case. I don't even know if anybody was over there. But I didn't really want to share my balcony with the neighbor. All right, so I did a little bit of a sandwich there too. So with the suite, you also get the premium Wi-Fi, which was a pro. You also get the premium drink package, which is nice too if you like to drink. I'm actually not really drinking much alcoholic drinks right now, and I get free drinks in the casino if I did want it. So it wasn't too much of a benefit for me, but it was nice to have sparkling water and regular water in my room. That was nice. So, they do give you a full mini bar that is complimentary. They also have a full complimentary breakfast in the morning if you wanted, not just a continental breakfast. So you could have a full breakfast if you wanted. They also offered nice afternoon little snacks. You could have sweet or you could have crudités. You could have a cheese plate. You could have a charcuterie board. You could also have hummus and veggies, which is what I did one afternoon because I was not impressed with Luminae, which I'll tell you about in a minute. So one afternoon, I just decided to have the afternoon snacks as my dinner. And then you could also have cookies. You could have coconut macaroons, and you could have other little sweet things too, which I opted out of. I did not do that. I was very happy with my little afternoon snack. Dave, the butler, was amazing. He did an excellent job of filtering my issues. How about that? I was very sad overall with the sweet experience on here. When you splurge, I splurged for a sweet because I was done with chemo and I thought I would treat myself. And when you splurge for a sweet, you expect just everything to be elevated. And sadly, that wasn't. So I guess those are my cons, is that I didn't get that elevated experience. Day one, there weren't any robes. Like I said, that door was unlocked. It stayed unlocked. I went to put my masks on a nightstand shelf and it was just filled with dust. I couldn't believe it. I had to kind of wash the masks out and everything. So that was sad. And last night, and I hate to sound so bougie and everything, these are first world problems, but I just didn't get that elevated experience. Or last night, the room steward is separate from the butler, and Brittany was my cleaning person, and she took all the towels, and I had one towel that I hadn't used. That was the only one I had. So I had no bath mat, no hand towel, nothing. I just had the one towel. And it's not horrible. I can get by with one towel, but in a suite, you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to. And I did talk to her about it this morning because I'm a very generous tipper. I really like to bless people. I've been blessed in my life and I like to bless people. So I told her this morning about it face to face. I said, I would have tipped you more. I said, but last night I didn't even have my towels, and I only had one towel. And she was like, well, the laundry wasn't done at the time. And I'm like, okay, I didn't get back until 10:30 at night. You could have put the towels in there. So there was just multiple things like that. The corridor and my room somewhat smelled of smoke. And I thought, well, maybe it's my head. And I left and I ended up coming back later in the day or something. And there it is again. It's right, when you get into our hallway. And so I ended up at the soiree with the officers and the captain. I ended up actually talking with the housekeeping director and I told her about it. And she said, oh, well, maybe somebody's smoking or whatever. And I don't think that was the case. I just think that there was a lingering smoke odor that they could have gotten rid of. But I don't know. I mean, we have short-term rentals. And when someone smokes, we have to run an ozonator. So it is hard to get that smell out. And people don't understand that. So I just think that they could have done something. They have special sprays to get rid of it. They could have run an air purifier, whatever they could have done. I don't know. So I just, sadly, I just didn't have a great experience. The other thing that was a con was, and sadly, I keep saying that a lot, sadly, right? This wasn't just me. I went to Luminae, which is the Sweets restaurant, and I was so excited for this week. I was so excited for everything. And it just didn't live up to expectations. How about that? I mean, Blue is an amazing restaurant. I would highly, highly recommend that to anybody. But the Sweets restaurant, the first night I ordered a filet mignon, which they have in Blue also, right? Ordered a filet mignon and I like it medium rare. It came back medium. So I sent it back, right? And I don't normally send back, but I'm like, you know what? This is the only steak I'm going to eat. So I got it. They did it right. Medium rare it came and that was wonderful. The next night I came and they were having this poached lobster appetizer, right? And it came out cold. And I'm like, okay, so this is cold, right? But it was just, and so after those 2 days of experiences, I looked at the menu and I just didn't want to try it again. So I tried it for breakfast this morning because normally I intermittent fast and I do not eat breakfast. Well, this morning I splurged and ate breakfast because I'm on a back-to-back and it gave me my coffee, but they didn't have any creamer. So then, my coffee's getting cold while they're trying to find creamer or something. And then I ordered lox and bagels, but they only had a plain bagel. And he's like, oh, I guess I can get you an onion bagel, but I have to go up to the Ocean View buffet to get it. And I'm just like, I don't know. Like I said, you expect an elevated level of service. Like you would be like, oh, yes, I can definitely get you, an onion bagel. I will make that happen, right? Or something like that. Not like, oh, I guess I can, I just wasn't thrilled with everything. Let's see if I missed anything else. So Michael's Club, which is their suite lounge, was a give and take for me, right? It was really great that they had coolers full of drinks. That was amazing. And you could come in anytime, 24 hours a day to have those. They also had an amazing afternoon tea with little sandwiches and scones and things like that. That was wonderful. They had that every day. So you could go that. So actually one of my dinners one day was the afternoon tea. And the other dinner one day was the afternoon crudités, which I just had on my balcony and had a wonderful time. So those were my dinners instead of going to the suite restaurant, which is sad. And the other thing that was good is Elena is just amazing. She is an amazing concierge in the Suite Club, and she had a trivia that happened, which was a lot of fun. I partnered with some other people and we won. We actually won. So I got a really cool celebrity reflection mug, and I'm going to show you a picture right here. And so that is awesome. The other thing that I've experienced in other suite lounges is they always have like afternoon snacks at happy hour or whatever. That wasn't the case. You could get some pecans and some potato chips, and that was it. And so that was kind of disappointing. But I want to end on a positive note. The positive note is any day cruising is amazing. That's the whole thing. That is the positive note. I love cruising. Rick is actually taking care of our properties in Virginia before my surgery next week. I'm having the double mastectomy surgery next week. So these guys will be gone. Good riddance. I'm happy to get rid of them, actually. They have been a nuisance my entire life. So those are positive things. Those are positive. Let me know. Have you guys had good experiences on Celebrity Reflection in the suites, or celebrity in general in the suites? Let me know what you think. And I hope to travel with you someday. Travel Tuna.